Allegheny and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 60 or. I'm trying to collect.
I'm ready.
Get it.
On first down, Taylor calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
I'm ready.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Yes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
They're going to try and throw. Off the right side here, complete. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
I'm ready.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
I'm good.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Exit.
I'm ready.
59, Mike. Check. 58. Sam on. 65. Check. 5.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
I'm ready.
Hey, orbit. Mike, check. 59. Rabbit. Go. Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Yep.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
61, matchbox lights. Let's go.
Now Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw inside complete. It's Richards. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They run with Taylor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
I'm ready. Yep.
They'll try to run this one in.
I don't think he got in.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this fourth down territory? Might he go for it?
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
I'm ready.
56. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. Here in this first quarter.
What's up? I'm not sure. Sometimes it has a timer of how long you can...
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go, let's bring it.
I'm ready.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Five. Hit it.
They'll look to throw.
Oh!
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Yellow. I go Lou Annie.
Who that?
Yellow.
Check three.
Hey, yellow, go.
Ready?
53, Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
6-6, pull it high.
The give to Taylor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Foxtrot.
No, just a sec. Yep.
5.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richards. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. In for the score as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know
pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Yellow, 180, 43.
3 down.
Go.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes rolling to his right. Now on the run, and this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You talk to him in the...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So we got man. Shoot. Switch.
Yes.
He's crossing.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Hey, wahoo! 51 to Mike, boy, 51. Here we go, D. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
I'm ready.
It's going to be a long day. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
I
But the
usually have
truth
to
of the
do
matter
that
is,
outside.
that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
That sounds isn't safe. Yep.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yes.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
I'm ready.
Now back to throw.
God bless.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm ready.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 51. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Bravo.
51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Come
Looking
on.
for more there on 1st down,
We'll
but
have to let
this
more
throw
in the middle of the
downfield,
field.
incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take...
Is it your formation subs in the game?
We side.
Yellow.
53. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Let me know.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Mahomes now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Mahomes now to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man, move it. You got to get that. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Blue down.
Blue
down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Throwing now is Mahomes. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tight end right, tight end right. We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
From the 29, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now Mahomes. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Steelers take over
Let's go,
first
let's go, let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Got it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Back.
Hey, Haywood.
51's the mine.
51's mine. Hey, let's get that ball, D.
I'm ready.
Big grip, big grip.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Yes.
Now a give right side. It's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Yep.
Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down now, it's Taylor. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go, set, 50, plant.
I'm coming.
Yep.
On first down, Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
60 Pittsburgh.
On second down, it's Taylor.
You ran into us. Oh, that's junk. This isn't the
Now, I know it's an
NFC
emotional
West.
game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
60 outlaw.
Let's go, D.
I'm ready.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
yes.
Guys, man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 21 yards away, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey, Delta. X3. 218, chopper.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that
I'm ready.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, Echo. Get it.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Here comes the ball. I see you, boy. I see you.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you...
That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 58 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Yellow. I've got little lane.
Watch out in. Border. Alert.
Ready?
Whip.
Wait a second.
Watch the whip.
Yeah, no worries.
Now a give, right side. Witherspoon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Under 10.
Okay.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I'm ready.
He's checking.
80 welcome.
He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, exit.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Leo.
Here I come.
Shoot.
2nd and long.
Check 26.
Going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Interception, baby. All day.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let me know.
Four down.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Go down. Oh, he didn't go down. Just go
the
down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And
The
that's
slide
going to
shouldn't
leave
take
just
6
one
seconds.
timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt us. We'll be back. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Ready?
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ready?
On 1st down, Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Ready?
Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run on 1st down. Witherspoon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. You got three. Three down. Three down.
Ready?
Watch the end.
They'll keep it on the ground. Witherspoon. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Check 43.
Ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A gain there of 21 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Man, I got you.
Yep.
Man, I got you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Get him, get him, get him.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Race don't travel. Race don't travel. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Ready?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Ready?
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ready?
screaming. SOS.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
SOS.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Yes, Winfield.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down. Jim.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ready?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll try the left side. Witherspoon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
That is a bad
you're really
sack.
almost discrediting their work.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Let me know.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means our offensive lines have pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Back now in Pittsburgh, it's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
18 Gator. Recon, 152 fighter.
You back tight right there.
Yes.
Let's go.
Here's Taylor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Ready.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 38.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We got to step it up. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Yes.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richards. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
They'll run with Taylor. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yes.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Oh, my goodness.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
you guys understand
And he's
that.
in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Steelers have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
I'm ready.
Don't get nervous.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I got you. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check. 59.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Pick it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Thank you.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Ready?
Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Nice.
Throwing right, and that's complete. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Run out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
Ready?
No.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Shoot.
And nowhere to fit that football
I hate
in.
how
It's
pump
knocked
fake is
away and
like that.
incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over
You want
80%.
pump fake,
I don't
you
know
can't.
how you slow him
You
down.
don't want pump
Pass
fake.
rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
You know.
Check, check. 3 down, 3 down. 34, eyes on 34. Check 15, check 15.
Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Ready?
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Ready?
Rush in. Rush in.
Hero 15.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Yes.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I'm ready.
There.
Undercrunch. Kill.
You're out.
Quick dad.
Snap.
They'll set up to throw.
Woo!
And that will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
I'm ready.
Hey, lock it. Go. Hey, wahoo. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
Get
drive
home.
alive. And they'll take
Hey.
over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
Let's go.
Yellow. 180.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On 2nd down, Witherspoon, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
No.
Hey, 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Why are you
And he's going to be
jumping?
sacked.
No one else
They
can do
sack
that.
him back right at the midfield
That's
stripe.
right.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Chopper!
Yes. I am ready.
Ready?
Taylor. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch
Yes.
it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check. Go on. Let's go. Get set.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 51. Watch the screen.
I'm ready.
Pass. 50.
Greystone, travel.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm ready.
Mike 51.
Wild Bill.
Bravo.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
He could have. Apparently we didn't touch him, so it looks like he could have. Classic one there.
Here we go. Set. 18. Gator.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Go.
I'm ready.
Hey, Delta.
Back to throw.
Pick
And he
it.
can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, let's get some penetration.
Smooth.
Let's get some penetration.
Big grip. Big grip.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hey, exit.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Don't get nervous. Mike 51. Mike 51.
I got one. Hey, orbit.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
He's tired of me. Go. Go.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Hey, Jeff.
He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yeah. Ready?
On first down, Witherspoon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Witherspoon. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Ready?
Hey, 43, 15.
On 3rd down, Witherspoon. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting